Kai Kara-France vs Alexandre Pantoja is slated to be the co-main event of International Fight Week, UFC 317. This is a matchup a lot of us knew was coming, with Pantoja knocking off most of the top contenders. This fight seemed like the only right answer. Welcome back to the Matchup Mixtape Episode 4. Let's not forget that these two have fought before on The Ultimate Fighter, with Pantoja scoring a decision win. It was a back-and-forth fight, with both men having good moments, but the majority of the fight was controlled and fought at Pantoja's pace. These two were a lot younger in their careers, and both hadn't officially made it to the UFC yet. Fast forward to where they're at today, Pantoja is number 10 pound for pound, and a dominant champion. Kai is the 4th ranked flyweight in the world, with fights against former champions and $300,000 in post-fight bonuses. Kai is 1-2 in his last 3 fights, which isn't typical for a title challenger. His split decision loss against Amir Albazi was ridiculously close, and I scored the fight for Kai. But his last fight was a first-round knockout over former title challenger Steve Ercik. Pantoja, however, is on a 7-fight win streak and is looking to make his 4th title defense against Kai. Aside from his fight with Brandon Moreno to win the title, he has been dominant in every single one of his title defenses, and I believe he will continue to do so. Kai is good and undoubtedly one of the best flyweights in the world, but throughout his career he has proven to have struggles with durability, with more than half of his professional losses coming by way of finish, and he is facing Pantoja, who has a 66% finish rate in his professional career. In their first fight, Pantoja was hitting Kai with a body kick very similar to the one that he was finished with against Brandon Moreno. Although Kai is definitely aware of this going into the fight, I do think Pantoja is going to be able to use it to his advantage. To be completely honest, and no disrespect to Kai, I don't really see a path to victory for him other than a flurry on the feet. Pantoja has a much more aggressive ground game and has shown to be much more controlling. 11 of Pantoja's 29 professional victories have come by submission. I think Pantoja is going to mix it up, and Kai is going to do well defending. If Pantoja doesn't get him out of there on the feet, when both men get tired in the later rounds, Pantoja will probably implement his wrestling once again. With Kai being tired and his arms being burnt out, I do think Pantoja will be able to secure a submission victory in the 4th round. The way I analyze the fight is a very competitive start and then a very dominant finish from Alexandre Pantoja to retain his flyweight championship. That's going to be my official prediction, a round 4 submission, and I'd love to hear what you guys think about the fight in the comments below. This has been the Matchup Mixtape Episode 4 from DailyTapoutsFC. Thank you for watching.